Campaign metrics can be found under the toolbar under Campaign Metrics. Campaign metrics is the results of regular scheduled campaigns and campaign triggers. The campaign metrics docket shows the label of a campaign, the date it was delivered, the amount of contacts or emails it was sent to, the status, which is almost always sent, unless if it's still processing. Campaign metrics for individual campaigns can be viewed by the view icon. Overview of metrics can be exported to a file and can be saved or viewed as a PDF. Besides the label of a campaign, you can also hover over the row number to get the campaign ID if that's helpful for you. As with most sections of Ezine Director, you can pan through multiple pages if you have more than one by clicking those arrow buttons in the bottom right, selecting an individual page, or selecting how many records you want to view at one time. To view the details of a campaign, simply click on the View Campaign Metrics icon. At that point, you'll see a 3-panel layout. At the top, it will show the individual campaign that you are viewing, campaign number, label, etc. The panel on the left will typically show the campaign metrics overview, and the panel on the right will show what you click on, results, charts, etc. As with every section of our site, little icons next to each feature, and it will give a detailed explanation of what that particular feature or function is. The section is displayed in result numbers, result percentages, and list average percentage. The list average percentage is from all campaigns that this particular list has sent, and it provides an average and a foundation to compare the current campaign's result to. The arrow indicator is a comparison between the current campaign result and the list average. This icon displays the last modified date, which is the last time the campaign metrics were updated. Typically, a manual update is not required, but if you'd like to do so, by simply clicking on this icon, it will refresh and get the latest results for the campaign. By default, the delivery chart is shows percentages of delivery and failed, percentages of individual types of failures, permanent, blocked, temporary, unknown. This is a line chart which shows the history of campaigns based upon this particular date range. You may also change all this data to a total number instead of a percentage, and then click Update. To look at individual contacts for a type of metric, click on the @ sign for each feature. We'll look at permanent failure, just one. displays in the right panel. The email address, its status, failure, and you may click on the contact activity log, which brings up another window. Contact activity log is available throughout many features of the site. It gives you a drill down of that particular contact's activity, date, action, campaign, if it's related to a campaign, status of that particular log, details if available. Chart, graphs are displayed by this particular icon here, the chart icon. Clicking on it will show in the right panel, just as it did when we first entered. You can drill down on failure types and other charts that are available. Gives you more detail. You can extend the history chart by date, including additional fail types if you want to make a comparison. And always hit that update when you make those changes. Hover over each character to get a detailed response as to what it is. At any point you can export this data, which basically is this window here. It will be exported in a file or printed out to a PDF. You can also expand this list, the campaign list, if you want to look at another campaign, jog through which campaign you want to look at, click the view icon. This thing going to switch you to a new campaign. And there you have it. Those are the basic concepts and features of the campaign metrics.